Here, volleyball coach Mike Lester. Coach, big weekend for you. Not that any weekend isn't big, but St. Ben's and Concordia are here this weekend. Before we talk about what's coming up, let's talk a little bit about last week. Another nice performance from you guys over the weekend, a big win over St. Thomas and a win over Hamlin. So you start the conference 2-0. Got to feel pretty good to get off to a really good start to the conference.
To be honest, right now, any win in the MIAC is really good, but particularly road conference wins. You have to be able to go and win a few matches on the road to be successful in our league, and to be able to go up to Hamlin and over to St. Thomas and get 2 wins was a really good start. Paired with our opening win against St. Kate's, so put us in a good position here early. But now we're hitting the meat of the schedule where you have to defend your home court.
Let's talk a little bit about the start. If I would have told you at the beginning of the season you'd be 14-2 after 16 matches, you might have thought I was pretty close to being on, but best start in school history after 16 matches. That's it's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, it does. I think our players have some pretty lofty goals from the beginning of the year. So I think 14-2 was something that maybe they were thinking about. But I think our team does a really good job of taking things one match at a time, trying to stay steady, trying to keep playing at that consistent high level as best we can.
And talk a little bit, if we look at the St. Thomas match, I know every time we do an interview, every time we talk off camera, we talk about individuals who have really been playing well for you. In the St. Thomas match, it was somebody we haven't mentioned all year, in that Maddie Hess really came off the bench and did a lot of really good things for you, and that kind of shows the depth that you have.
Yeah, Donnie, it was really good for Maddie, and more importantly, because of what Maddie was able to do, really good for our team, and our program in general. One of the things that I know you and I always talk about is that our team does a really good job of putting team success first, and Taylor McVeigh, who has been really good for us all season long, just happened to be struggling a little bit. And so we decided to go with Maddie, and she came in and did exactly what we would hope players on the bench do. But it's really a tough thing to do, to be able to come off that bench and give us a lift, and she really did that.
And hopefully Maddie and everybody else will be at the top of their game this weekend. You had mentioned that you're into the meat of your schedule. Now you've got St. Ben's and Concordia this weekend, both of them unbeaten in conference. We know it's going to be a tough weekend. Let's take them one at a time. Talk about St. Ben's on Friday.
Yeah, well, St. Ben's is, they're pretty typical St. Ben's team. They set the ball high. They really go up. They're really aggressive offensively. They go up and get the ball. They serve really aggressively. They really try to take the match to you and put you on the defensive. So we're going to have to try to counter that a little bit, going into that match on Friday. It's going to be a real challenge for us to kind of turn the tables and really try to take the offense to them a little bit.
And then Saturday you've got Concordia. Again, no surprises, a very talented team and somebody that's going to be a good foe for you.
Yeah, Concordia, they have a lot of returners. They're one of the teams in the league that did return a lot of their players from last year, so they have some experience, and those experienced players are playing really well for them right now, so that's definitely going to be a challenge.
Big conference weekend. You've got St. Benedict, 7 o'clock on Friday here at the St. Mary's Gym. Turn around Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock with the Cobbers. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks.